Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a day. So I am a born vegetarian. However, for this past year I've been trying to incorporate like an 80% vegan diet. So if you're also vegetarian or you're vegan or you're just looking to consume less meat, I will be showing you some amazing vegan substitutions that I really enjoy. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So before I have any food in the morning, I like to take what I call a health shot. So I start off with some apple cider vinegar, and you can see that I'm just measuring this to about 1/4 of a cup, along with a few pieces of ginger. And I'm also going to add some fresh lemon juice, and don't worry if any of these seeds fall in because we're going to strain it at the end anyways. Turmeric along with honey because they're both very good antioxidants, but you can definitely omit the honey if you want to keep it vegan. Lastly, I'm going to add some water to dilute the mixture and keep it from being too bitter. So after everything is blended up, I'm just going to pass it through a fine sieve just to make sure that we have none of the pulp or the lemon seeds. This is so good for boosting your immune system as well as your metabolism, and it's a really good detox. Around 30 minutes later, I'll have either some carrot juice or some celery juice, and then I will finally go on and have my breakfast. To start off, I'm going to set my stove to a medium setting, spray my pan with some nonstick olive oil, and this is the best vegan egg substitute that I use all the time. And I like to either add a Mexican cheese blend or the vegan Daya mozzarella also works really well with this. Moving on to the potatoes, I wash them and I'm just cutting them up into circular slices. And keep in mind, I am making this for my entire family, so this is like 5 servings. To the bowl, I'm adding avocado oil, salt, black pepper, cumin, parsley, garlic, onion powder, paprika, mango powder, as well as some rosemary, and just toss that up really well. So instead of spraying my pan again with any oil, I'm just going to take some of the leftover oil that was at the bottom of the bowl and one by one make sure that each potato is spread evenly across the tray. And then these are going to go into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 minutes. And once they come out, I like to just serve it up with some vegan mayo and sriracha mixed together, and it is so good. So before I work out, I like to have some fruit, and I recently discovered Asian pears from my local Whole Foods, and that's just what I'm having right now, and I do prefer that without the skin. So that is my snack. And now for the best post-workout protein shake, I'm going to start off with placing 4 ice cubes in my blender along with 1 frozen banana. And I use banana milk to really amp up the flavor, but you can go ahead and use any milk of your choice. I'm going to be using my chocolate Isopure, but here is a really good vegan substitute that I would recommend. To enhance the chocolate flavor, I am going to be using a tablespoon of cacao powder, which is a really good antioxidant, not to be confused with cocoa powder, which is highly processed. I'm adding this chocolate hazelnut spread that I made at home, but it's basically a vegan, healthy version of Nutella. And lastly, any peanut butter will do, but I recommend using a natural peanut butter. And once that's all blended up, it should have this amazing milkshake-like consistency. And I'm telling you, this literally tastes like a dessert. It feels like I'm having a cheat meal. And for dinner, I had these veggie tacos. I eat these all the time. I'm going to start off by making the marinade. I'm adding some avocado oil to a bowl, along with some garlic powder, lemon pepper seasoning, some salt, cumin, coriander powder, onion powder, paprika, and some parsley, and then just give that a good mix. To a large bowl, I'm adding some cauliflower, which I've cut up into bite-sized pieces, a can of rinsed chickpeas, and some firm tofu. Then I'm just adding in the mixture of all the spices and making sure everything is well combined. After placing the mixture on a lightly greased tray, I'm going to put this in the oven to cook for about 35 minutes at 400 degrees. Then I'm going to start prepping my veggies. You can use any veggies you want, but I just had zucchini, bell peppers, and some onions on hand. I'm lightly seasoning the veggies with some salt and lemon pepper seasoning. Just give it a good toss and adding that into the oven as well. While that cooks, I'm making my guacamole. So for that, I'm just cutting up some onion, tomato, jalapeno, and cilantro. At about the halfway mark, I take both trays out of the oven to just give everything a good mix. This way everything cooks evenly, and I place the trays back into the oven to cook for the remainder of the time. So the best way to make guacamole is by using a mortar and pestle. So I'm just scooping out my avocados and mashing them to my desired consistency, and I definitely do prefer it on the chunkier side. And then I'm adding in my chopped up veggies along with some fresh lime juice, salt, pepper, and onion powder. So now that the tofu mixture is ready and the veggies are ready, now it just comes the best part. You just have to assemble your tacos, and this is definitely worth trying. It's hands down one of my favorite dinners of all time. Last but not the least, sometimes I like to snack before I go to bed. And I got these heavenly hunks from Costco, which are fairly healthy and also vegan. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video.